Hi everyone. I don't know why. A story occurred to me. I was sorry. There's a big trash can in the way, and I can't see past it. Okay. Anyway, but I was thinking about skiing. That story that I told you before about having a problem on the J bar, and I was thinking about when some couple of years later, Mama and Papa got Uncle Joel and me, ski lessons for Christmas one year, and I remember that the way that these lessons were done, it was called GLM ski lessons, but basically you started off with little tiny short skis. I mean, not much longer than what your boots were, and then there was only 4 lessons. It only took 4 weeks, and so then the second week you got a little bit longer ski, the third week a little bit longer, and finally the fourth lesson you had basically the length of skis that you were supposed to have for your height. And so this was the last lesson, and the instructor, and weirdly enough, we seem to have a different instructor every week, it seemed, as I think about it now. But anyway, this was a lady. There were probably 8 or 10 of us in the class, and she took us to this run called something. It has some sort of sinister name, like not Black Widow, but I can't remember. I'll have to. Anyway, so this was a steep run. I mean, it was a difficult place to ski because it was so steep. Anyway, so we're going down as a class, carving our little turns or whatever, and I was wearing ski pants, and I was wearing a ski jacket, and somehow, and to be quite honest with you, I think in some ways it's because we were skiing as a group and we were going fairly slow. I got the outside edge of my left ski kind of caught as I was making a turn, and so I fell. Now, it's not unusual to fall when you ski. I mean, it happens all the time. But in this case, we were on this really steep run. I fall over, and I start sliding, and I cannot stop. I mean, I just keep sliding, and I'm trying to dig my poles in. I'm trying to hold on with my hands. I'm trying to dig my boots in. I'm pretty sure both my skis are off at this time, kind of clattering along behind me because they had these little safety straps on them so they didn't run off. And but I just kept going and going. I mean, this went on. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know. I must have slid downhill, 200 yards or something. It was a long way. And anyway, so finally I got stopped. To be honest, I don't know if it's because I got to the bottom of the hill or I got to a place that wasn't so steep. So I get to the bottom of the hill. The instructor has skied down. I think she's worried that I'm hurt, and I'm not. To be quite frank with you, I'm just embarrassed. Keep in mind, I was 12 or 13. And this was a class that had boys and girls in it, teenagers and adults. And, and of course, some of those teenagers were, in fact, teenage girls. Can you imagine the shame? Oh my gosh, how embarrassed I was. To be quite frank with you, I probably wouldn't have complained if the earth had opened up and swallowed me right then and there. It was just, anyway. So, and it was funny because the instructor, I think she probably realized I was embarrassed. And she was saying how in some places that at that time they had these ski outfits you could get. They were called Wet Look, and they were like, shiny. They were so, they were like, I don't know, shiny nylon. And she said there had been places in Europe where people had fallen and had those suits on and were actually injured or killed because they could not stop, and and they just sped up as they went down the hill. So anyway, all right, there's my story for today, unless I can remember the name of that ski run. So okay, talk to you later. Love you.